Does what happened at the Abbey really stays at the Abbey? Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
My choice.
Hey! It is a party!
I feel like I'm at the Abbey right now.
Right? We're at the Abbey.
No, there's no men here.
Oh my God, it's definitely a party. Welcome to AFTERBUZZ TV and welcome to What Happens at the Abbey. It is season 1, episode 1, and it was a crazy premiere. But before we get into all that, I am Nakia Monet, and you can find me on all social media at Kiki Boom Boom. And I have some really beautiful co-hosts, so I'll let them tell you where you can find them at.
Hey guys, I am Guinwa Zeineddine, and you can find all my social media links on my site, guinwaz.com.
And I am Paige Stroobach at Paige Kelly Bach on Twitter and at Paige_Bach on Instagram.
And I'm Tesse Cevaal. You can find me on all social media at Tessa_Cevaal.
Hey girl, hey!
Hey!
It's like welcome to the Abbey. I feel like we're at the club right now. And we do have a special guest with us. If you did watch the first episode, you may have noticed a very cute South African, as Elizabeth called him. I don't think this is true, but she said the South African
The South African douchebag.
There you go. And I am single. No, my name is Dylan. You can find me at Dylan Horley in general. Hey, thank you for having me. I feel like I'm the luckiest person in the room right now.
Thank you for hanging out with us at the Abbey Club AFTERBUZZ TV.
You know it.
So the show just premiered, brand new show on E. I mean, how did you feel about being on the show? What was your experience like in a whole, if you can tell us?
I honestly just love... I have so much fun being myself that I'm kind of like... I had a lot of fun. It was really cool. You feel a little bit vulnerable.
Yeah.
Because I'm not scared to say what I think, as you know. But no, it was a blast, and I met some amazing people. Overall, it's an amazing experience.
That's amazing. How did you guys feel about the first episode? When we were watching, we were like, this is a lot. But tell me what you guys think about the first episode.
There was just so much. I mean, the opening 5 minutes, just so much was thrown at me. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to remember this. But it was a lot. I kind of liked how they broke it down, though, character by character, sort of, so that we kind of got to know everyone, and I guess we got their, like, stereotype, or what we can kind of expect from their personality, and then kind of the drama, the pursuit. Like,
I agree. I think there was a lot of diversity in the characters. It was definitely a lot of information for me as well.
Yeah.
But I don't think there was any dull moment in the first episode.
I agree.
Very colorful people. Very colorful people. And I am so excited to see all of these relationships play out.
It was an amazing first episode. This was like the premiere. This is the first time I watched the show, and I'm like, what? Wait, what? What? And that was our reaction.
Do you want to go to that bar? I have a question.
To the Abbey?
Yeah, did that show make you want to go there?
I'll say I've been to the Abbey before, so...
How many people did you kiss? Not enough.
I can't kiss and tell.
Yeah, you can't.
I'll just say I've had a lot of fun at the Abbey.
Well, they told me, so it's...
Oh, please. Have you guys ever been to the Abbey before?
I have, yeah.
Yes.
I have not, but I will
gonna
be
have
visiting
to.
soon.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
to answer Dylan's question, did that first episode make you want to
Yes,
go
it
to the
did.
Abbey?
Absolutely.
See? So you're gonna take us to
The
the
thing is,
Abbey.
once you get there, you don't leave. Heads up. So
Crazy. So when we...
Or you leave with someone.
Well, hey, not saying that I did, but all right. So we get introduced to the Abbey. So for people who don't know what the Abbey is located in West Hollywood, the famous West Hollywood district, which is known as the gay district. Very fun area, the best.
Super fun.
The Abbey was started by David Cooley in 1991, which is crazy.
It's insanely long ago.
It's been, what, 20... Trying to do math here, okay. So
math sucks.
Math sucks, but it's been a really...
26.
26 years? 26 years.
If I'm wrong, please don't correct me. Don't make it public.
You are correct. 26 years, and like you guys said, the Abbey has been one of the most popular places. We have celebrities like Kim Kardashian and Tori Spelling, which we see in the first
Brandy.
episode. Brandy.
Good old Brandy on TV
Good old
again.
Brandy. So this place is highly populated with celebrities, and it's one of those places when you go, all you think is like drinks, party, and good-looking people. And I feel like that the first episode
I agree.
brought us there. So the first episode we get introduced to a lot of characters.
Yes.
And the first character we have is Billy. Let's start with Billy because he had the most muscles. So Billy is the guy with the best body, the bodybuilder.
The
He works out
gardener.
a lot. The gardener on Ellen. What do you guys think about Billy?
I love his sense of humor, personally.
Yeah.
I really, really liked his character.
I liked his character. Also, I feel like he was the most fun when he interacted. We didn't see a lot of interactions between like actual people going to the Abbey and the servers, but I thought he was really fun the way he interacted. And I actually feel like I've seen him there after that because I was like, I was like, something about this guy's abs is so familiar, but
Something about those arms.
and the way he's like talking to the table, I was like, but yeah, I think he's definitely. He's at the Abbey for a reason. Mm-hmm. He definitely is.
Very recognizable.
Yes.
Cute.
Yes.
What killed me was he was the one that was talking about the pizza emoji, right?
Kyle.
With the women.
who's
Oh, that
his
was
crazy
Kyle.
roommate, but close enough because they're roommates.
Right.
But I feel like they probably have the same agenda. But since we opened the Kyle, so we go into Kyle, which is Billy's roommate, and
Yes.
Kyle is okay.
I just think
When
they're like.
when I first seen
have, like,
Kyle,
a no neck.
I thought he was gay, but other than that, Kyle is known as the playboy. He said the pizza emoji thing where he says when he meets a girl at the Abbey, they're really slutty. He puts the pizza emoji next to their name
I
because
thought
they're
that was
fat.
disrespectful.
That's the
Yeah.
problem.
What do you guys think about this? What do you guys?
No one's dealing with people like that in real life. Well, you can talk about it. No one does that. You ain't spending any time with a man like that if I'm on your watch. You know that.
Oh,
Come on now, no. Pizza emoji?
pizza emoji.
I'm vegan.
Okay, so Kyle says all the girls, because all these hot guys work at clubs like the Abbey. They're all showing off their bodies, so there are a lot of females that go because you see the scene where Brandy is filling up one. I believe it was Billy. I mean, that's
yeah.
something
It was
that
Billy, yeah.
I've done before. So
the butt.
do you guys think that notion's true that every girl he meets is like slutty?
I think it's hard when you work in nightlife. Like, I don't really know, because a lot of people are just out and just not in a good state of mind, and they wake up everyone wakes up the next day sometimes, and they're like, that was not how I should have behaved, But then it's like, I think it's just, especially at the Abbey, it's like a melting pot for that sort of thing. Like, no one's like, oh, let's just go catch, just grab a drink, one drink at the Abbey tonight. Like, it's definitely not that vibe.
I will say, because you asked me before,
Completely
like, have
agree.
I been there? I will say, me and my friends started at the Abbey one day. It was like 5 o'clock happy hour. We didn't leave till almost 3 a.m. I'm like, what's my life about?
I came from there to here.
And you're going back.
No, I am. We are.
We're going.
Oh, shit.
We're going to the Abbey. So you guys are down? No.
Yeah.
I'm done.
All right. So we also have Marissa, who is from
Love
Staten
her.
Island, New York. She has like the Italian accent. She's 23. She's the baby who moves out to New York City, and she's pretty new at the Abbey.
I liked her.
You like
I think
Marissa?
she's cool. You know what? I think she's real, man. She's just being herself. I trust her, not with a lot of money. But in general, she's just cool. She's got a good energy. I think she has a lot to offer. I think she's genuine. I think she's genuine.
Yeah.
And that's powerful.
Yeah.
I think by far Marissa was probably my favorite character. She was very funny. She was cute. She was real, just like you said. And I felt like she was this little kid that I just want to protect. Like, 'cause she's so new to the Abbey,
She
I loved
felt
it.
very green, like just so
agree.
inexperienced and like, whoa, I'm in LA.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
cute, but I feel like she had that deer in the headlights. look,
Totally.
Like all the whole episode.
It makes me nervous with her and Kyle, though, because I feel like girls like that move to LA all the time, and they just get, like, crushed by these guys.
Totally.
And I'm glad that you said...
Not me.
But I'm glad that you
I know
said
she's
she's
experienced.
genuine, because I thought that, and I was kind of hoping she'd turn into, like, the good girl in the show, and
Yeah.
I think we
the
want
one everyone wants to protect,
like
you know?
we want to be like, okay, no, she's silly, she doesn't know what's going on, but I think those people exist and she's a rock star.
Yeah.
Like she's just her, and I love her for being her.
I gravitated towards Marissa. Not because she's from New York, because I'm from New York.
Yeah, we get
but no, I really liked it because she was like the most genuine, and I think because she's new and she's young, I do feel bad for her though, because I'm like, damn, that Kyle is going to get her, and he's trying really hard, and she's so sweet, and she's new at the Abbey, and she's new in LA. I just don't want her to go down like the wrong lane.
Even though she's new and she might be a little naive, but I still think she's a very smart girl.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
walk
she,
I
yeah.
think Kyle's gonna lose to her Because people like that.
Agree.
People like, she don't even know what she's doing. And that's how you break hearts.
It's true.
She's adorable.
She is.
Speaking of adorable, we meet Lawrence, who is gay, and he's one of the VIP hosts at The Abbey. I really loved Lawrence.
I did too.
We were all talking about how we loved his relationship with Brandy. How'd you guys feel about Lawrence?
Oh yeah, I adore Lawrence and Brandy. I just like both of them. They feel unaffected by nightlife, which I love. So I feel like they're not bringing that sort of drama to the show, and they just seem like, they've just got like a good hold on life and like what they're both doing. So I just kind of enjoyed them as characters. I love how everyone's scared of them.
I know.
But it's because they have their stuff together. So there's just in terms of the other people, like no one wants to mess with them because they just kind of feels like they won't take it.
I like them.
Lawrence
a lot.
is good people. That guy has integrity. Brandy, I'm terrified of.
Why? Why are you
Okay, like every human
Brandy.
is an element, right? And Brandy is fire. And I don't know. She freaks me out.
It kind of makes her hot though. Like
Fire.
she's hot. She's kind of like a boss. She's super confident, and that's what I love. And like you said, like they're both not affected by the nightlife. Like I love that they were totally like, let's try to have a baby together.
And I think they'll be great parents, to be honest.
Yeah.
And normally if somebody told me that, I'd be like, that's a terrible idea. But
Yeah.
actually kind of watching them, I was like, yeah, I think that could work.
They're cute. Like I forget that they actually work at
No,
the
that
club.
baby though is gonna be cute as
That
hell.
baby's gonna be beautiful.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a pretty
I'm
shout
gonna
out.
take that baby.
Are you admitting that you're gonna kidnap their baby?
This is what happens, guys. Predictions.
Predictions for kidnapping the baby. But I will say, watching them, I kind of forget that they worked at the Abbey. Everyone else, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, they work at the Abbey. Them, I'm like, oh, they're actually normal. So I like them. So we're describing Brandy, the girl who everyone's intimidated by, who I think is the coolest one, but I don't think she's.
I love her.
I don't think she's that bad. And then we meet Elizabeth, who is, she calls herself
The queen.
The queen.
It's like you gotta
She is
readjust yourself.
This is
Gold
another
star
story.
lesbian.
The gold star lesbian who likes to, in her words, I don't know if I'm gonna be bleeped or not, suck a few penises here and there.
I don't think they should leave that. I think that's good. That's good.
What the hell you want?
Oh, well, okay, so she
in that
is
case.
the gold star lesbian who sucks a few dicks here and there.
It's crazy.
According to her.
But that's like what blew my mind because she was like, I'm a gold star. First of all, you should never say that on a show that is going to have like an audience that is homosexual because everyone's now going to look at you to attack you. And then like 5 minutes later say that you suck dick on the weekend. It's like, no, you're not. Like, you just have to look up the word, girl. Like,
I don't think she's ever gotten a gold star in general.
Like, they're real life gold star lesbians. Like, when I first heard her saying it, I was like, that's what's up, girl. Like,
Yeah.
Because she said, she's like, I'm not the stereotypical lesbian. I'm like, yes, you go. And then she's like, but I suck dick. I'm like, wait, whoa. I thought you were gold star lesbians. They don't
You
do
like
that.
Silver Max.
How do you feel about Elizabeth? Because we've seen the episode.
Okay, so Elizabeth comes at me, and I like her. I
That's
like
why.
her energy.
That's why you're so loud.
She's just the female version of me, right?
That's why-
way better boobs.
Way better
100%.
because she calls you the South African.
Yeah, but
douchebag.
she's scared, and I get it. I see it. Whatever. Nah, she's cool. I mean, I get along with her, but yeah, obviously I don't. Do I?
maybe not anymore.
Yeah, I was watching her. She said that. What the anyway, no, she's cool. I'm a bit scared of her. She like her and I have similar vibrations, which two of us in a room is a nightmare. Thank God
Yeah,
she's not
I
sitting here.
imagine.
Can you imagine her here? This would be the worst
I
show.
can imagine, but it'd be a pretty awesome show to watch.
Oh yeah, it's called WWE.
But I like women like Elizabeth and Brandy because they have these strong personalities and they're so confident. So I love seeing them speak. It just made me mad when she said she was a gold star lesbian who sucks dick.
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe you should call yourself something else. Just a lesbian.
Yeah,
who
but her phone is
likes
blowing
a
up
penis.
right now, though.
Here and there.
No, that's true.
Afterward.
You know that.
All right, so we meet Daniel, who the cast doesn't seem to be big fans of Daniel.
Poor
He's
Daniel.
the awkward one. They call him the clown. He has a lot of hobbies. He has a lot of
Too
jobs.
many hobbies. Who has that many hobbies?
By the way, I love when you pulled the brush out of his pocket. I was like,
No, I was like, what's this thing for? Dude? Like, I got good hair, I know that, but come on, man, you don't carry that. Also, you don't carry that with you.
He had beautiful locks, like he said. His
Oh, well, I
long
should
hair.
hope so if he's carrying a plethora of brushes around with him.
And you guys,
Is there Chaz Dean in the background?
I will say for Daniel, he's someone who I did not expect He's someone I wouldn't even expect to be seen at the Abbey or work at the Abbey. That's why I kind of like him. He's different. He's weird, and you just throw him in, and people are so uncomfortable around him, and they bother him.
And I think Daniel was introduced right after Billy when he came up to Brandy. So when Daniel was there, I'm like, is this a mistake? What is he doing right there? And then when he introduced himself, I'm like, okay, I get it. I can kind of sense his character.
Poor Daniel.
But he's so...
No, if you say poor someone, then it sucks. So, bye, Daniel.
But you're right. When he comes after Billy meeting Brandy, he's so confident. Like, and Billy's huge. This is a huge guy.
He's got hairbrushes with him. He's got hairpins.
So you see little awkward Daniel come and he's just like, hey, what's up?
Fanny pack! That was really interesting.
Oh my goodness. And when he said I was hiding something and then Brandy said no, I was just like, oh.
He claims he bought the man bun back.
Oh yeah, he created it.
Oh my, he's not even old enough to do that.
Great Daniel. And then we get introduced to one of my favorites because she's so weird and crazy, Kim.
Oh God.
Who is she one of your favorites, Dylan?
On a Saturday night.
So Kim is the girl who's a little possessive. She's jealous. She's an Instagram stalker. This is all her words. These are not my words. Don't come for me.
Oh my goodness. The best part is when she's
she's
just listing. She's just like, and I do this, and I do this, and I slept in a car outside of his house one time, and I was like,
super
No,
casual.
the thing is, it wasn't even in her car. That was his car. This chick's crazy.
Oh, so she got inside her.
no, he's making
But I
it
bet
up.
you
You're making that up.
it gets that weird.
She's gonna call her psychic. Okay, so Kim has a psychic who she
The
calls.
psychic already knows, so it don't matter.
Who she calls to go on a date, and she says that when she's boy crazy. This is what the crew calls her. She's boy crazy.
Everyone
Kyle's
calls
so
her, like,
disrespectful. He calls her the slut and
Everyone's just easy.
And Dylan goes on a date with Miss Kim. How was that date? How was that situation? You guys went on Runyon, I believe.
Oh damn, it was a walk. No, it was fun. It was good. No, we connected. It was cool. She's a good human, but
But then she
well, evidently she's more girl crazy than I am, which is nuts. That makes no sense.
Yeah, we see Kim.
No, she's cool, and I tell you that. I mean, I have never seen a sports bar be that well worn in my entire life.
Good.
So
It's true.
You were paying attention to like this.
Her
area.
face. Yeah.
So you really,
absolutely.
She had a great personality.
Great
I do
personality.
love though that she
Truly.
told you that you had a great personality, and you're like, thank you.
Had to think about it like,
I was
guess.
finally she was looking at someone else except herself. I was happy about that.
Right? She's a little kooky. I kind of like her because she's
She's gonna be
Nah,
so
I'm always here for
interesting.
the
She's
underdog.
cool. She's cool.
I
Yeah.
like her because she's like, my psychic says that. Girl,
And the
what?
thing is, she's not playing. Like, she 100% believes that. Like, she's crazy about the cards and
Oh,
things.
I believe she has tarot cards
Oh,
that she
yeah.
No,
brings
I'm
to parties.
serious.
She can be my friend because I'm all about like, what's your zodiac sign?
I don't want to know. I'm like, don't.
You're like, don't tell me.
No, she's good people. She cares.
I liked how she admits that she's crazy and she's an Instagram
100%.
stalker. Most girls don't admit that. So, I mean, I can kind of relate to her. I'm a Scorpio, so I can be a little possessive sometimes. But yeah, I did like him.
But like, in all honesty, every girl's an Instagram stalker.
I was gonna say, it
And
just
so
depends-
is every guy.
It just depends on how far
There
you
you go.
take it. Like you can Instagram stalk without like you have to be really careful without liking someone's
I sent
post.
the DM.
It's like it's a whole level to Instagram stalking.
It's true.
I feel like me and Kim, girl, we need to like read tarot.
No, you
cards
guys,
together.
you'll get along. She's good peoples.
Awesome.
We're close. She's
Oh,
cool. Yeah.
great! All right.
Yeah, we're gonna have to like get her up.
Get Kim. All right,
I'm done.
Kim.
Next we'll have her.
Give me a
And then
second.
just
I would love to have you two
continue
together
against
so you
each
guys can
other.
talk about all your dates together. That'd be awesome.
You know it.
So we meet Chelsea, who is the manager. I think of her as like a momager because she's kind of like the
Yeah.
mom, and she says it's a little awkward because these are her friends and she has to tell them what to do and to get it together. And she's someone else who Marissa's a little intimidated by.
Marissa's poor girl. She's like walking on eggshells in there.
Poor Marissa. Lawrence and what is her name? Sorry, Chelsea. They give her Marissa a chance because Marissa wants to be a VIP host
yeah.
and a server. So they give her this chance because Tori Spelling is coming into the club, and they're like, "Baby Marissa, do your thing. We're gonna help you pour the bottles." And Marissa just couldn't get it together.
Oh,
Seriously.
it was painful to watch. It was so painful to watch. I just wanted to be like, no, just stop.
I wanted to cry for her, and then they told her
Yeah, but the
specifically.
next thing she didn't know she was doing it. She was being
Exactly.
never-
She
and
did
that is
a
the
great
thing.
job.
How do you do that? All I do is care. She don't even know what's going on.
But she's so cute because she's so like, oh yeah. After they tell her, don't tell Tori that you read her book, she does it anyway. And she's like, can we take a selfie together?
I'll Photoshop you. Don't worry. I'll Photoshop.
I think she said she read all 5. Like,
All 5.
A, why does Tori Spelling have 5 books? Which is nuts. B, who has the time to read all of those?
Marissa.
amazing.
Marissa's
Marissa
a huge
does.
fan.
She
But
was stuck in a house, guys, in Long Island.
This is true. But I give it to her because being so young and being that she's only, like a server, she stepped up to the plate and she went up to Lawrence and was like, this is what I want to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, she's
Can I
definitely
have a
ambitious.
chance? So that's why I liked about Marissa.
I
like
that.
that.
And I think that her personality is so sweet. She could be trained. She just needs to be trained, is what needs to happen.
Okay, that
Yeah,
was the least
poor baby.
feministic
She needs to be
sentence I've
molded.
ever heard in my life.
We need to train
She can be
Marissa.
trained. That girl can be trained.
She's coachable.
Fair enough. I am not.
Then we meet a couple, a very interesting couple, Murray and Cory, who are
Poor Cory.
super cute at first, but then like it's
It's got spicy real
It's like a
quick.
spicy relationship because they're cute. They've been together for a year and a half.
I can't believe they've lasted that long.
Which is
neither.
crazy. And they're both at the Abbey. They're both working, both very attractive. They look exactly alike.
They do.
But Murray gets a little flirty in front of Cory at the party. Has that ever happened to any of you guys? If you're dating someone, you guys are out in public and they tend to flirt with somebody else?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
there?
I wouldn't have acted the way Cory did. Cory was way too calm, but good for him. Good for him.
She's like, I'm killing someone.
Yeah, I would
I'm
have.
actually scared for whoever's going to be the first one.
A Scorpio. But has that ever happened, like a super awkward moment, like you're at an event or anywhere
Yeah.
with the person you're dating and they're flirting with someone else? So do you think Cory's being insecure?
No, I don't think he's being insecure. I've done it.
Wait, being
And now
insecure
I
or just
know,
become with someone at a party?
No, it's true. And then I ended up dating the guy I was flirting with. So like if I
knows
was
what's up.
Cory, I would just be like, I'd take it seriously. Cory, take it seriously. But you know, I think generally when that happens, it's not a good sign of a relationship. But in this case, I feel like I think Murray is like a little insecure, and it seems
Totally.
like when he drinks, he kind of has a problem with drinking and partying, and then he just kind of dives into like this, who can give me attention, like this or that. I don't think it's like aimed at Cory. It wasn't like one person, you know. It
Yeah.
tends
I think
apparently it tends to be different people all
Like
the
any
time.
relationship he's in, he would probably behave the same way.
Yes,
Basically,
I
it's like
agree.
his
Thing.
style, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just so much.
Have you done this at a party?
What?
You can't just be asking the questions, not answering, my love.
Hell
I'm
yes.
just here to lead. I'm not here to answer questions. I've never done that to anybody. I mean, I'm a pretty confident person. I'm not an insecure person. But I think in real life, everyone gets a little insecure in a
yeah.
relationship. So I can't sit here and be like, I'm never that way. I've definitely had moments where
Sorry, I had to.
where I've had moments like that where I've been a little insecure, but I try my hardest not to be jealous and
Right.
Instagram stalk and sleep in my ex-boyfriend's car. So we see the crew. David Cooley, who is the founder of the Abbey, is out of town, and
His house is awesome.
his house,
Oh.
beautiful house.
Yeah, you were there.
We
Next
have,
time.
can we
got
get an
4
invite?
ladies.
That ice sculpture's always there.
Is it? So we have Brandon who lives in David's guest house. I'm like, this guest house must be the size of like.
I
a
don't know if he's
mansion.
living in there or if he's living in that bed. If I'm honest.
Oh, wow. That sounds like some tea.
Yeah, let me tell you, I know what's up.
Oh.
Okay, there you
Pardon
go.
the pun.
Would you like to spill some tea?
I'm going to spill some D.
Well, we have Brandon who's living in David's guest house, pool house, and they throw this amazing party for the crew. And at the party, we see Kyle, who I think is the douchebag, not you.
Thank you!
I agree. Yeah.
Kyle has his eyes
okay.
on cute little Marissa, who we're just like all team Marissa, and he's trying his hardest to get Marissa. How do you guys feel about that? Because Kyle at the beginning says he's like this bad boy, and
Yeah.
those are these
Anyone who
girls
says they're a bad boy
sluts.
is not a bad boy.
Right. So he's trying his hardest. Billy says, you know, he's never seen Kyle go at a girl this hard. So he's trying his hardest to get Marissa. How do you guys feel about their relationship?
Can I just, is Kyle,
Yeah.
Kyle's gay.
He has to be.
I thought he was gay.
I think
but-
he's
I mean,
confused,
that's
maybe.
just my opinion,
Okay, he's spray tanned. Sorry.
Kyle, I'm
Let's stop
so
there.
sorry. Well, one of the guys make a comment that they think that Kyle and his
Billy.
roommate Billy have a thing together.
Okay, but hold on. There's also
What do you think?
there's also the idea that people love to go like, yo, these two guys are together because
That's true.
they entertain the
That's
notion,
true.
right?
Right.
He's gay as hell. So I don't think.
You think Kyle's gay?
No, he has to be. Come on now.
When I first seen it, I thought
You can't
Kyle
wear
was
more
gay.
things on your top than on your body. like his underwear is bigger than his shirts. That's what I'm saying.
I thought he was gay, but you know, I don't want him talking to Marissa. I don't want Marissa talking to him Because I just feel like she's like an ambitious girl who knows what she wants, and Kyle's just a D-bag, and I don't want him to like.
But I think that Marissa would be able to change Kyle a little bit.
Me too.
You think so?
Right, yeah, I think Marissa's very, very smart, and she's a lot different than what the just kind of girls that Kyle usually goes for.
I just can't with like girls with like changing. I can't with like girls changing.
Okay, so Kyle dates like LA bottle server. Oh wait, this is exactly what Marissa is.
No, that's true.
No, okay, when I say, those girls, you know what I'm talking about.
At the club.
And like Marissa's like chill and she's got a cool vibe. Not change, I think change is the wrong word, but I think, it's a new direction.
Yeah.
But Marissa's also a little conservative. I think she's more conservative than the girls that Kyle has dated.
Absolutely.
At the beginning of the episode, she said
the
something
guys
like...
that Kyle's have dated.
Yeah, well...
Whatever, it can be right.
Yeah, whatever. Hey.
I mean, clearly it can be whatever in this show.
Exactly.
Speaking about being
Because
whatever.
if you're a gold star lesbian, it can be whatever.
Speaking about being whatever, we see Dylan at the party with his date Kim. But Kim seems to be taking more interest into the ladies, Miss Elizabeth, and which is awkward because you guys were on a date together.
Were you really like bummed out by that, or were you just like?
I was like, no,
Were
I
you
swear, when I saw that, I was just like, and then I was like, my protective nature came on. Nah, who I'm gonna kiss now?
Were you like,
I was like, I'm gonna find someone to kiss. I saw Kyle. I'm like, come here.
like Kyle, let's make out.
But yeah, I was upset.
Super awkward, So Kim is in the pool and her and Elizabeth are having this lesbian conversation. Elizabeth's like, when you want to cross that side, come on over to this side, and they make out in the pool, not just tap, but make out
In the pool.
in the pool. So do we think
Which
this
is
is gonna
challenging. I feel like that looked challenge. Did you notice that? They were kind of like, it was
They're trying, right?
it wasn't like the
waves.
smoothest.
Oh
but-
yeah.
Especially when you're drinking, you're like, wait, hold on, the water.
Am I in the pool? I'm off the pool.
So like, how do you guys feel about that? Like, Kim, she claims that she's interested in both now, which I don't think is true. I think she just has a problem with dating guys, so she'll just take whatever at this moment.
I think it's weird. I think women in general, I don't know if this is right. This is just because I am a woman, right? Yeah. So I wouldn't know what guys think. I feel like women, especially on social media, right? Like I follow way more women than guys, whereas guys follow like hot chicks. I feel like I follow hot chicks too. For some reason, I feel like women view other women in a more sexual way than guys view other guys. Like,
Totally.
I agree.
So it makes sense to me that she's like, like I've always sexually being interested in women or this or that. It makes sense to me because I've definitely been like, that girl is like hot, But it's one of those things where I think she's just, exactly that. Like lost, and it makes sense to me that she would think she's hot, and she's just kind of like, well, she loves me because she does love her.
She went for second best, so sucks to be her.
They're best friends.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if they're best friends, I feel like that's a bold line to cross. Because once you cross that, you don't go back.
It's difficult. I thought about them
So
like, wait, they're
I feel
besties.
like there's a lot that we maybe don't know in a sense. Like, a lot has led up to this in a way because if we are best friends, like...
Who's having sex with their best friend? So I'm looking down because we are in the live chat. So if anybody's in the live chat, give us a holler. We have someone here. Her name is Anissa Barr. She said, it makes me want to go. I've never been and it looks really fun. Talking about the Abbey. Hey, Anissa.
Well, Anissa, if you want to go tonight, Dylan's
I'm
going.
free.
She said
949-439.
Anissa says, I want to go to the Abbey with you guys. I'm enjoying this panel. Thanks, girl.
Thank you.
Hey, we have somebody in the live chat.
We're definitely going to have to organize some,
We need a date.
some trips.
Yeah.
Research.
We need some research.
We can expense with a text man.
We need some research. So, also there's so much going on at this party.
So much.
So many different stories, so many different scenarios. So another group that's fighting in the corner. We have Lawrence, Brandy, and
my
his
God.
friend
Friend.
Tamar.
Oh, God.
So Tamar used to work at the Abbey, and she's a straight woman, and her and Lawrence became really close. But Lawrence and her had the conversation, in 6 years, if we're not married, let's have a baby. But Lawrence has made other plans with Brandy. What's going on?
Was she drunk? Because her reaction was
she
way overboard.
Wasted.
She was?
And she
Okay.
couldn't even put her vowels together. I was jealous of how drunk she was. I'm busy watching my girl making out with someone in the pool. I'm like, damn, I wish I drank as much as this did.
I should go cry.
She was lit.
I'm gonna cry right after this.
She was like, she was wasted, and she was pretty upset because Lawrence, which I like that he just kept it real, was like,
He's
look,
cool.
you're not going to be the mother of my child. you're straight. Well, the thing she's like, is it because she's a lesbian?
It makes sense.
It does make sense.
I mean, it does make a lot of sense, yeah.
Well, nothing about the show makes sense.
That's how we love it.
That does make
Yes,
sense.
that part, that one thing. We found it. Yeah, I think that was interesting. I love, and this is probably the moment where I decided I loved Brandy, is her commentary through it. She's like, I mean, because they're trying to get drama out of her, and she's like, I mean, they had the conversation 6 years ago. They haven't had it since. She's like, really, this is not my business. Like, I just kind of loved her because they kept, like, cutting to her for this, and she's like, I mean, that's his problem, not my problem. Like, I just loved it. I was like, this girl is perfect.
She's like the most adult one on the show.
Yeah.
She is.
That's
She
all I
definitely
love.
is.
She's awesome.
She's like the auntie that sits in the corner that's judging everybody, and she's just like,
She knows what's up.
yeah, she's like, I'm not here for it. I'm just here to go to work and get a paycheck.
Yeah.
And a baby.
And a
Is
baby.
this the
And a
same
baby.
person?
It's a paycheck. So, out of all the characters that we've met, and I know this is only the first episode, and I know everything and all of our opinions are going to change. So far, who are your favorite characters?
Me.
Besides Dylan.
Definitely not the South African douchebags.
So I know so much.
I've got just love for Lawrence. I've got so much love
You
for
got Lawrence?
Because he's just got a heart, man, and he
Yeah.
cares. And he genuinely, I think it's because I know him personally, he genuinely, like, wants people to succeed and cares, and, like, he's like,
That's sweet.
he's a good person. He's like, you can see, I got feels.
That's
So now he's a good
I
person.
love it. The feels.
All the feels,
All
baby.
the feels. I love Lawrence. I would say Lawrence and Brandy. I'm gonna conclude them as one because
Sure.
they're my favorite. And I think I'm gonna go with. I have two other favorite characters.
Mary.
Kim because she's weird and she's into tarot cards, and Marissa. I do like Marissa.
Yeah.
I would say Marissa was probably my favorite character. I think she's gonna add so much positive energy to the show. I just love the way that she's super naive and a little gullible sometimes as well. And then Lawrence and Brandy as well.
They're really cute.
Yes.
I liked all three of those, but I also really like Cory. I think he was very
that's
sweet,
right.
and we didn't see a lot of him, but I feel like he'll add a nice, like, charming touch to the whole cast as well.
I felt bad for Cory.
I did too.
The look on his face, yeah.
Their fights seem pretty intense. I'm like, I feel like they have these fights all the time.
I know, which is problematic.
Yeah. I'm like,
Because
this is not
especially,
healthy.
like, if everyone knows, which was the impression we were given, and this continues to happen and happen and happen, like,
It was one of those things too where it's like it's not like a reality TV fight that you're like, ooh, juicy. I was just like,
Right.
Yeah,
Ow.
it's tough.
so
Those are comfortable to watch.
Ow, yeah. I'm gonna say my favorite is just because no one said it, and you guys say such nice people. I'm just gonna go for someone that I think is gonna bring a ton of drama to the season, and it's gonna be Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Lord.
100%. Like I can't wait for
Dylan,
some sort of
person.
guy thing to go on there too. Like this girl. First of all, after
she
this
draws
episode,
blood.
she's gonna blow up
She
in
is.
social media
She's gonna
because of
be
what she's
huge.
already said. So it's like I just can't wait to see what she brings.
She's gonna
in the
get a lot of
crazy bag.
vagina and a lot of penis.
Yeah.
for her to
Only
suck.
in the mouth.
Only in the mouth area,
Only in the mouth.
not her vagina area. There was so much happening.
Is that legal to say? I don't know. Let's roll with it.
No.
It's out there.
we did it.
So Dylan, we see you on the show. Do you frequent the Abbey a lot? Like, how often are you there?
More than I should be. No, I've always enjoyed it. It's actually one of my favorite places, genuinely. Yeah, I've been there a lot. You'll see, I'm up on the wall. No, I'm up on the dance floor
Like
too.
dancing on
No,
the wall, or just like a
against
picture?
the wall with someone.
Oh.
No, I love it. The Abbey's a good place, man. It's like, I come from South Africa. I think the Abbey represents Los Angeles. It's a cultural melting pot. It's beautiful. And I have far too much fun there.
You
And
see
I
you
will
checking
be
the time?
there. Yeah,
We're going to the Abbey. So since there was so much going on, we've seen the previews. Let's get into predictions.
AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Oh, he even knows what's up.
It's real snaz, real
We have
snaz.
it together over here at
I
the
see
Buzz
that.
TV. Who wants to start? Anyone wants to start with their predictions?
Let's see.
Drama. No, I don't know. I don't think. What do I think?
I
It's
predict,
so much. So
Welcome to
much.
my-
I predict Murray and Cory do not break up. I think Cory's gonna stick with that for a while.
But he's gotta go.
Yeah.
It's gotta go, but I feel like he's gonna stick with it for a while, which is like kind of like killing me. It's maybe the one thing that I don't want to see more of on the show. All the other stuff I'm down for. I think Kim and Elizabeth are definitely gonna explore that a lot more.
I'm sitting right here, so
And who knows? Maybe we got a little Dylan in the mix. I don't know. They're the spark. You know?
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see it?
I lit it.
When you turned around and seen them making out in the pool, you're like,
That's right. She brought you as the
You
decoy.
know when a spark can still flame in the pool, then it's working.
You should have just jumped in.
I did.
Oh.
Don't worry.
More behind the scenes?
Next episode.
Okay, next episode.
Oh, it's gonna get
I
exciting.
think Kyle and Marissa are gonna get together and stay together for a while. That's
I
my
actually
prediction.
think a little different. I think Kyle is gonna fall hard for Marissa, but then she's gonna realize that he's too much of a douchebag for her.
I agree.
I'm with both of you guys here. I think that Kyle and Marissa are gonna get together, but I think because she's like people from the East Coast, especially girls, we're aggressive. We're different. We're not like West Coast. No shade to West Coast girls, but I've met people from the West Coast where they're like, East Coast people are a little bit more aggressive, and I feel like she's gonna be the girl that's gonna give him a run for his money. And I think he thinks he's the player, but I think she's gonna be like, you're doing way too much. So I'm excited to see that. I also predict that Kim and Dylan may go on another date together.
Ha
Ha ha ha ha.
She's there now. We'll figure it out.
You're trying to see Kim. I think that Brandy and Lawrence are gonna have their baby. I'm excited to see this.
And it's gonna be beautiful.
Yes, it's gonna be a beautiful baby. And I think Elizabeth and Kim is gonna be a lot of drama with them.
Oh yeah, for
Because
sure.
Kim is super crazy with guys, and I feel like it's gonna go over to the whole Elizabeth thing. But like you see in the previews, a lesbian with a straight girl. Well, I don't even know if I want to call her a lesbian.
Yeah, I don't.
A lesbian who sucks dick with a straight girl. Might be
she
a
needs,
lesbian.
like,
That is a long name to have on your desk.
Lesbian who sucks penis, and I'm dating a straight girl. Elizabeth. Any more predictions?
What's going on with Billy?
Oh, Billy!
Do you guys think? Okay, so remember how they were like Billy, like
Kyle?
doesn't? He's a beanbag chair. He has the personality of a beanbag
That
chair.
was the worst.
Which is horrible.
That's
but like, I kind of maybe that's why he like doesn't talk a lot.
That's true. I kind of
want to get to know the guy.
I kind of want to just go to
I think
the
his
Abbey
muscles
and
are
see
bigger
he's
than his brain.
He's huge. He wants to be a bodybuilder, though.
Exactly.
There's
What?
a lot of wannabe bodybuilders
Yeah.
in this.
Welcome
One of
to
them,
LA.
I predict that we will definitely be on a lot of modeling shoots throughout this season.
Yes, we will.
Absolutely.
Yes, we will. I predict. I hope we see more of Billy and talking, and I hope he's like in a relationship with someone. I want to see him make out with someone.
And Daniel, what do we think about Daniel?
Daniel.
Damn.
Awkward Daniel. There's so many people on this show. Daniel is so awkward, and it's like people are so bothered by him. I really want him to like hook up with like this super hot girl where everyone's
Ashley.
shocked.
Ashley, the girl at the pool. I
because she
think-
was giving him attention.
I agree. I mean, she invited him over, or they talked about dinner or something like that during the show. So I think he's gonna have a shot with her. I don't think Chelsea's too happy about that, though.
Chelsea's not happy. Chelsea, I feel like is never happy.
No,
about
Chelsea
anything.
is the worst.
Oh!
That's coming from Dylan.
Yeah, don't worry, Chelsea.
That's coming from Dylan. That's not coming from us. I mean, what an amazing first episode. I'm excited for this season. This show is bananas. It's an hour long on E. I mean, you guys have to come back and kick it with us.
Bananas.
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 That's how you say it, baby.
Bananas. Dylan, tell everybody where they can find you out on social media.
It's Dylan Horley. That's just it. Dylan Horley, at Dylan Horley.
Yes.
Instagram. I don't think I have Twitter anymore. I tried.
You should bring it back.
I should stop tweeting.
Because
Yeah, Dylan Horley, come find me. That was weird.
come stalk him. We're gonna stalk him like him. Tell everybody where they can.
Get it! I have a car outside parked for you guys.
We're on our way. Tell everybody where they can find you guys at.
All right, I'll go first. You guys can find all my social media links on my website at guinwaz.com.
And I'm at Paige_Bach on Instagram and at Paige Kelly Bach on Twitter.
And you can find me on all social media at Tesse_Cevaal.
You can find me on social media at Kiki Boom Boom. Don't judge my name. Don't ask me
I
no
love it.
questions. Thank you.
How about that?
You can find AfterBuzz TV on YouTube. You can follow our podcast. You can find it on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and all that good stuff. And you can find us at The Abbey. Until next time, it's
In an
been
hour.
that, guys. We're out. Bye.
Yeah, baby.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later!
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.